Hi, welcome to Edupedia World. We have already discussed cash and accrual basis of accounting. Now we will discuss advantages of cash basis of accounting. The first advantage is simple and easy to understand. Cash basis actually is simple mathematical calculation. On daily basis, simply you have to add whatever cash you have got and you have to deduct whatever cash you have paid. The another advantage is you don't need any trained accountant or a qualified accountant for this, as you don't need to follow different methods or rules of accounting. You don't have to make various estimations, you don't have to consider the assumptions of accounting. Therefore, it can also be done without any accounting software as well. And the last advantage is, since it is based on cash receipts and payments, this basis keeps accurate track of your cash flow. Under this basis, if you keep your accounts updated every day, you exactly know how much cash has come in and how much you have paid and what is the cash balance on daily basis. So it's a very good way of keeping control on your cash. Now let's go to the disadvantages of cash basis of accounting. It fails to reflect correct profit or loss. There can be immense fluctuation in results. Since in this basis we only record the cash sales and cash expenses, there is no scope to consider sales against which we have not received the money or the expenses incurred and for which we have not paid. So it may so happen that in one accounting period we have made huge sales but we did not receive money for the maximum sales, but we have paid most of the expenses. So in that accounting period the profit will be very less, and in next accounting period when we receive these receipts or money from the sales made in previous period, it may show very high profit. So there will be no consistency in the results year after year. Now another disadvantage is fails to reflect correct financial position of a business or company. By financial position we mean at the end of a period or at the end of an accounting period, how much asset the business has gathered or what asset belongs to the business and what are the liabilities of the business, or how much the business owes to the external entities or parties. Since in this basis we are not recognizing any outstanding payments and we are not recording any receivables from the customers to whom sales have been made but the money has not been received, so at the end of the accounting period it will not show what is the actual liability of the company and how much are its assets or the receivables. And because of these reasons, this method is also not accepted by many statutes or laws. As I have mentioned earlier, for various categories of companies, following cash basis of accounting is not allowed or is not accepted. Now let's see what are the advantages of accrual basis of accounting. Since it is based on double entry system, it covers all aspects of a transaction. So no matter whether we have paid for an expense or whether we have received against the sales, as soon as an expense is incurred and we are liable to pay for it, we book that expense. So we book both the aspects of our transactions. Similarly, against credit sales, we book the receivable against that sale. Second advantage is it complies with the matching principle. We have already discussed principles of accounting, and under matching principle we understood that we need to book the expenses related to the revenue for that accounting period itself. Whether or not we have paid that expense, it doesn't matter, but we need to book that expense, and in accrual basis of accounting we follow this principle. Similarly, revenues for which we haven't received the money but we have already spent and recorded those expenses in that particular accounting period, those revenues are also recognized or recorded in that accounting period. And since we follow double entry system and matching principle under accrual basis of accounting, it also reflects true and fair results. As we are already booking the revenues generated and the expenses incurred irrespective of the receipts or payment of cash, When we calculate our results based on this basis, it gives the correct picture of result, that is correct profit or loss. Another advantage is it reflects correct financial position of a business or a company. So as we are recording our outstanding payments or dues and the receivables against our sales, at the end of accounting period it shows correct financial position or correct assets which belongs to the company and the liabilities of the company which it owes to the external parties. And because of these advantages, it is also acceptable by the statutes or laws. So it is in compliance with all those statutory requirements. Now let's understand the disadvantages of accrual basis. As under this basis we need to follow various assumptions or principles and estimations are to be made under this basis. It is definitely a complicated accounting method. To follow this basis, you definitely need help of professional accountant or a knowledgeable and trained accountant. Unlike cash basis, the profit and loss calculation doesn't reflect cash position, and this method needs lot of estimations and assumptions to be made. So these were advantages and disadvantages of both type of basis of accounting.